Okay, so where we last left off, I'm attempting to do Sekiro's hardest challenge, which is the Mortal Journey, which is every boss in the game besides like the only bosses that aren't in the Mortal Journey are the puzzle bosses, which are the folding screen monkeys, and the Divine Dragon, which are just kind of more cinematic or like cutscene bosses. They're not really meant to pose a real challenge. Or at least a real combat challenge. But there's 17 bosses in a row, including stronger variants of 3 of the hardest bosses in the game: Inner Genichiro, Inner Father, and Inner Isshin. In a row. If I die a single time, I have to go back to the beginning. Attempts can last up to like an hour and a half. I'm not allowing myself to cheese any of the bosses. Which is how I got through it the first time off stream. I've done this once off stream, but I was cheesing the bosses, many of them at least, that could be cheesed. That is to say, getting them in like an unbreakable loop, or otherwise like killing them in a way where they can't fight back. I won't be doing any of that. As well, I will be using both of the harder difficulty modifiers, which is not giving Kuro his charm back, that is to say, going Charmless, and then having the Demon Bell rung, which also increases enemy health. Altogether, they increase enemy health significantly. They increase enemy damage significantly. I often die in as little as 2 hits. Sometimes I'll die even in a single hit, if the hit is strong enough, especially if I'm missing any HP. And if I don't perfect block an attack, it still does chip damage, even if I block it. So all attacks do chip damage through block. So I pretty much have to perfect parry, or else I get knocked on my ass. And when even a single death can send me back to the beginning of the bosses, that's pretty rough. Right, we're doing it. Fuck it. We're doing it. We're sending it. That's the one thing I forgot to mention. The other restriction we're doing, we're not using the Mortal Blade. I'm on a save file that doesn't yet have the Mortal Blade, which is the most powerful attack in the game. And is often used to very quickly defeat bosses, even on this difficulty. Or at least more quickly defeat bosses, I should say. Come on, Gyoubu. Easy. God, even Gyoubu is a tank. Okay. Nice. And now that should do phase 1. Now phase 2. Oh shit. We need to make sure to grapple on him in this phase. Don't want to stand in the fire. Because if I miss a grapple, he does a very annoying attack. Gonna heal real quick. Grapple in. Double grapple in, I guess. Okay, that usually misses. Nice. Nice. Gyoubu's an interesting first boss in the game because he doesn't block your attacks. He doesn't deflect. He's more like a he acts more like the monkeys and the demon of hatred. So you unlock the gauntlets on New Game Plus. New Game Plus actually has it to where you have to regain the Mortal Blade each time. You have to refine the Mortal Blade. It's the only thing that it's like the only permanent thing that otherwise permanent thing that New Game Plus resets. So you see, I don't have the Mortal Blade attack in here because I haven't found the Mortal Blade on this save file. I basically started a fresh save file, except that we're on like New Game Plus 8. Come on, just end it. Yeah, he fights more like the beast type enemies in the game that don't otherwise block and deflect your attacks, which is interesting. Video does seem to be choppy. Hold on. I apologize. Hold on. The stream will return shortly. Okay. That should do it. We were running into some encoding lag, which is strange because I wasn't having it earlier in the stream. I was noticing that the encoder was doing fine. Then we started having some encoder issues. So I do apologize for the stream being a little choppy. Yeah, it should be better now. We've skipped 0 frames. I basically just turned down the quality on basically everything. Okay, Lady Butterfly is annoying because she does not give me time to buff. Here we go. Block, please. Oh, shit. All right. We're good. Okay, Lady Butterfly is all about maintaining pressure. That's not how we maintain pressure. That'll work. I'm actually not even going to take time to heal because I want to maintain the pressure. Because if given the opportunity, she will regain her posture so fast. Okay. As you'll see now, I lose all the progress. And we use our own shurikens basically just to close the distance. We'll also use them whenever she does certain jump attacks because they'll knock her out of the air and do some serious posture damage. Not this one, though, for some reason. And this one, it's easier just to queue up a stab. Okay. When I say use the shurikens to close the distance, it's using that dash attack you see after the shuriken throw, which is a skill. Thanks for the Twitch follow, Shadowcore. I don't know why Stream Elements is still giving us follow notifications on Twitch. It shouldn't be. I disabled basically everything Stream Elements related on, or Stream Elements bot related, I should say. There we go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna heal and then move in. She's trying to summon her minions, her little illusion minions. Okay. That was obnoxious. Nice. Woo! That sweep attack kills in one hit, by the way. You know, second boss in the game has one hit kill attacks, you know. That is something else the Mortal Journey does versus bosses in the vanilla game. Bosses in the vanilla game obviously scale to what part of the game they're in, whereas the Mortal Journey attempts to kind of not necessarily make all the bosses the same difficulty, but make them all the same threat level in a way. Where definitely later bosses still have harder combos to deflect and more intricate attacks and, you know, more damaging attacks in general. But even bosses like Lady Butterfly have some really lethal attacks. There, we finally got her. I could just block the bot, yeah. That's true. That'll do it. I mean, it's not bothering me, like it's not harming anything, but you'll see me probably rest once or twice, maybe even 3 times at some of these statues. That's just because sometimes I'll hit rest and then I'll forget I hit rest. You never want to go to the next boss and not be rested up, ready to go, you know. I've gotten late into the game, late into the Mortal Journey, and had to restart simply because I fucked up. So you'll see when the posture bar is yellow at the beginning of fights, you'll notice that it recovers super quickly whenever we let up on the pressure. And that's because enemy posture recovery is actually based on how much damage they've taken. So at the beginning of fights, it's more time valuable to be doing health damage because that will actually keep them from recovering posture. And then as you get later on into the fight, you can start focusing more on doing deflections. But typically, I mean, if you can keep the pressure up, you can just be doing deflections constantly and just never let up, and that works too. Okay, I was trying to knock him out of that, but sometimes I can get it. If I'm super quick on the reflexes on that attack, I can hit him with a shuriken and a dash attack like that. But I'm used to blocking it, deflecting the first 3 attacks and then going in for a dash. Don't want to back up too much from that attack because Genichiro will actually shoot an arrow if you're too far away at the end of that combo. And generally it's just harder to avoid than the last sword attack, so. Sweep attacks like that we counter by jumping over them and then jumping on his head like a Goomba. Okay. He's kind of toying with me here. It does a little bit of health damage, but it does a good amount of posture damage. And of course, we can always jump behind him and hit him in the back too. That works. Come on! Fuck. And see, that's what happens if you're not fast enough on the shuriken. What's up, Sapphire? Yeah, I played this last stream. Okay. Okay. We're gonna heal. This is getting risque. That combo is notoriously hard to deflect all the hits in, and we don't want to take that chip damage, so. All right, I've let his posture almost entirely recover. So I'm gonna have to use more buffs. Divine Confetti is nice because it deals a little bit of chip damage through block, which lets me kind of dish it back at them. So it's really nice to use at the beginning of a fight because we can do chip damage through block. And that makes it to where the posture damage we rack up is less likely to heal over time. Okay. Was too far. Rarely seen him do that. This is maybe the longest a Genichiro fight has ever taken me. He is psyching me out right now. Okay, now we enter phase 3. Thanks, Sapphire. All right, we start with the Mikiri counter. That's where they do a thrust attack and we just fucking stomp on the thrust. I do have Sakura Dance equipped, so I can counter his lightning. And this is this phase is actually easier than phase 2. He has a few new attacks, but they're actually pretty easy to dodge. This is sort of his desperation phase. As long as I counter those lightning bolts, they do major damage. And yeah, he's just basically dead now. Nice. Yeah, that's that move was added in the DLC, Sakura Dance. It's actually Genichiro's signature move. It's Inner Genichiro's signature move, the more difficult version of Genichiro. You unlock it after completing the first what are they called? Gauntlets? Gauntlet of Strength? Yeah. Yeah, it's called the Divine Air Gauntlet. You have to fight Gyoubu, Lady Butterfly, and Genichiro, Inner Genichiro in a row. But Inner Genichiro busts out that move, and that move kills you in one hit, of course, when he does it against you. But it basically does chip damage when we use it, but it combines with the lightning reversal. So it makes the lightning reversal trivial. It also makes it to where you don't take chip damage from lightning reversals, which normally was a problem. All right, Guardian Ape. Guardian Ape is a pain in the ass, but typically is not too bad. Mortal Draw is usually used to skip his first phase, so I'm way less practiced on this boss than a lot of the others, but he's not super duper difficult, so I actually am going to change to Ashina Cross here. Oh, I'm also going to pause really quick. You'll often see me, if you pay attention to the controller output, you'll see me do things that should be impossible with one hand or two hands. And that's because I often switch to claw grip in the middle of the game to hold down the circle button to sprint or to press one of the D-pad buttons while blocking or something like that. You know, just whatever I need to do to get things as I need them. Anyway, what was I doing? Equipping the spark. I missed the move. Okay, there is a way to get this boss in an infinite loop, but I'm not going to use that. for reasons I've already explained. Nice. We will take advantage of those opportunities, though. Ah, come on. Whew! I thought he had grabbed me there for a second. That grab attack is an instant kill, by the way. Okay, okay. I guess it's technically a sweep attack and not a grab, but it does grab you. It's like a sweep grab, if you will. But it technically counts as a sweep because we dodge it by jumping over it. Nice. My fingers are messed up from severe claw usage back in the Fortnite days. Wild. Imagine. I only ever... I can't imagine doing Fortnite on a controller, man. I've always been a mouse and keyboard junkie. This game, though, I could never get behind mouse and keyboard. Proper third-person action games like this are just made for controller, in my opinion. Even though the controls are funky and I have to fucking use some claw grip. Okay, he's going for the poop throw! From the top rope! Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Now he's gonna go for the jump attack. We just run under and hit him with the old 1-2. And he's dead. Whew. I hate keyboard and mouse. It's something that it took me a long time to appreciate. There was a time where I, back in the early days of Minecraft, I downloaded a method of using a controller in OG Minecraft, and it was just so horrible. I was like, okay. The other game was Terraria. Terraria is another game that's like you have to use mouse and keyboard. There's console versions of that game, and like you can use a controller. But it's like it's just not. It's not meant for it, man. Okay. Nice. Oh, you're lefty, I see. Well, you can use a mouse left-handed. Unless you don't use a mouse typically left-handed, then it would probably fuck you up. Yeah, I can't imagine ever truly trying to use controller on Minecraft Java. I tried it the one time and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to use keyboard and mouse properly. Especially when my friends got me into Counter-Strike. That was when I really was like, okay, I gotta take mouse and keyboard seriously. Easy fight? Yeah, I mean, compared to phase one, this phase is kind of brain dead. I'm decent at deflecting his attacks, and you really just need to deflect these, because then he leaves himself open for a spear attack, which does massive damage. And then you just run away. I'm basically just, I know how to respond to everything this boss does. And so I just do those things. I'm gonna use the Tonto here you exchange half your life bar for 5 more spirit emblems, which lets me use the spear some more. Yeah, you could do this phase of the fight with just the spear and deflections, honestly. And he goes for the big attack. Easy. Now, when we fight him again, in the rematch, when he calls in his fucking fuck buddy, that's when it's rough. It's actually possible, Sapphire. It's entirely possible. I imagine it was when you were a kid, because you can basically, I mean, many people people used to train lefties out of being lefties. Skin is not vanilla. No, this is a Ninja Gaiden skin. This is Ryu from Ninja Gaiden. Hold on, guys. I think my fiance's home. What's up, babe? Hi. Okay. It did happen when I was a kid. Yeah. I used to do certain things left-handed. Not many things. But we're gonna grab the axe. Which does massive damage to this boss. If I can fucking get it out, there we go. Okay. That was lame. Okay, we are gonna back the fuck up. We're gonna let her whiff. And then we are gonna use a Jizo. Can I use a Dragon's Blood droplet? Does that work? Oh yeah, okay. There are certain items you can use to restore your resurrection. And I'm gonna use those from time to time. If I'm ever at like extreme risk of dying. God damn it. And for good reason. Okay, but I'm not gonna use another one. I'm gonna try to restrict myself to 1 per fight. Whew. Shit! No! Fire! The blue fire axe does the same thing as the snap seed for that one. Ugh! I knew I should have practiced that one more. Back to Gyoubu. Suffering. All right, corrupted monk. Here we go. We're not gonna fuck this one up this time. Going back to the axe. It's a fucking axe. There it is. All right, now we're gonna start with the axe this time. There we go. Now one, and now a third one. Okay, got greedy. But there's half her health. That kind of works, I guess. The thing about that attack that's annoying is the parrying on the third swipe in particular is slightly delayed. Which I tend to account for by parrying the first 2 late, and then parrying the third one early, so that it kind of evens out with the parry timing window. Okay. The attack has insanely fast windup compared to every other attack that she has. As does that one. I ain't gonna fuck with that. I'll also double tap L1 for a lot of those. Ooh, okay. What is she doing? All right, we're in a lot better shape this time around. Whew. Fuck. Come and get some. Nice. Whew. Yeah, I panic at I don't panic on Corrupted Monk anymore, but True Monk phase 3 still gets me. Still gets me. All right, great Shinobi Owl. We died to him in practice. We'll see if we survive this time. What? Oh, that's mean. That's mean, dude. Just gotta keep up that pressure. Okay. Luckily, that did basically no damage. God, this is one of my favorite fights of the game, man. For as much as I hate it because it's annoying, I fucking love it. For how intense it is. Nice. Bruh? Bruh. Okay. All right. Nice. This is probably my favorite song in the game. It just fits the frantic nature of this fight so perfectly. And how it feels like, oh shit. How it feels like he gets serious in this phase. All right, now it's time for me to get serious. Just gonna back up from that. I'm gonna play this super safe because I don't want to die. I'm also not gonna use a Jizo statue. You know what? I would like to go without using a Jizo statue at all. I'm really only going to use it at if we're like deep in, and I'm not feeling confident. Parrying that attack through the smoke always feels super good. I'm officially out of spirit emblems, which means Ashina Cross is not going to really do much for me anymore. Fuck, and I don't have any way to... Ah, damn it. I'm supposed to use a shuriken there. Or typically I will use a shuriken there to stop him from recovering posture. But I didn't have a shuriken ready because I ran out of fucking spirit emblems. So I'm gonna probably beat this by health now, which means I only need to focus on doing damage. Fuck. Woo-wee! That was close. That whiff almost cost me. He's doing it again, you fucking asshole. Okay, I said I wasn't going to do that anymore, but... fucking jackass. Almost. There we go. Woo! Whoa. Damn. Thrilling indeed, Steven. Thrilling indeed. Goddamn. Probably one of my favorite fights in the game. Followed by what may be my least favorite. Okay, chat. We died to this like 3 times in practice. This also ended our last attempt. Okay. All right. This phase is easy. This phase is actually easier than the second phase. Like he actually does less complicated attacks and takes more damage. He has less, or I guess you could say he has less health than when you fight him the first time. It's just phase 2 that's the problem. Oh, I should have buffed there. That's fine. Shit. I was trying to block that, but... because I was ready for it this time, but oh well. Why does she come in for a fucking jump when he does? Oh, god damn it. Ah, I knew there was one more strike on that. Ah! Fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hit him with this. Then block that. We go back to fucking with him. Okay, she's coming in for a combo. I don't love that I'm in the corner here. I can't fucking see! We're good. We're chill. She really went for it. Okay. But you bitch. I tried. Oh, the combo attacks. Nice. I'm anxious, chat. I'm anxious. Whoa, here she comes. Nice. There we go. She's getting up there. Her posture and her health are getting pretty high. Come on. Which one? Which one? Which one? Okay. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. Okay, she often goes for a weird attack here. Okay. I can take the opportunity, and she just slaps me in the face. Okay, here she comes. This should do it. This should do it. Oh my gosh, she did. All right, here we go. Whew. That's how. That's how you're supposed to fight that fight. Know which attacks they combo in on and which attacks they don't. How to avoid both of them at the same time. And how to deflect the attacks that you can deflect. Whew. God damn. Yeah, easy. First try. I totally didn't fuck this up the last time we tried this. And see, with Mortal Blade, you can just cheese this boss. You can actually, with Mortal Blade, you can kill the ape before she even spawns. Or shortly thereafter, even if she does. All right. Pretend Mortal Blade. And now it shows up on our back until we teleport again. Ugh. I mean, you can skip the fight in the main game, but you can't skip it in the Mortal Journey. What's up, Frank? Thanks for the congratulations. Okay. So this is the farthest attempt we've gotten so far, at least on stream and under these conditions. I am proud of how it's going. I wouldn't say I'm crushing it. I did get crushed a lot there. And I've been choking to Emma a lot lately, which is wild because she's not hard. But just things like that. So let's not choke to Emma. Emma's one of the easier bosses in the game. She's meant to precede another boss without healing in between. And so she's meant to just kind of be an appetizer, almost. But in the Mortal Journey, we can heal in between the fights just fine. But under these conditions, she gets significantly more lethal. And this arena is very small for how fast she is, so. And I keep going for the stabs. Just gotta keep it simple. Okay. Just relax. I panicked. I started spamming L1. Ah, god damn it. The fucking door. I got caught on the door. Ah. All right. There we go. All right, now we're locked in. Stopped right short. I should let her do the dash there. There we go. Oh, goddamn. I go for the stab to close the distance and she gets me. Oh! Thankfully, I don't have to do a boss after her. Nice. Nice. Whew. No, I don't firecracker Isshin when he does one mind. I use Ashina Cross typically. Okay, Emma didn't humiliate me, so that means we're on the blessed run. All right, this boss is objectively harder than Emma, but it's going to be so much easier for me because I, for some reason, don't panic during this fight when I do on Emma. Okay, I still mess up that every once in a while, though. Using the iframes on the dodge attack there to get some damage in. I've gotten pretty decent at timing that. The dodge iframes are significantly smaller than the deflect frames, so it's much harder to time. But I've gotten decent at timing that one. Still deflected every once in a while, though, when it catches me off guard. Occasionally, he'll do the grab instead. You can see that Isshin and Emma have very similar moves, or some similar moves. That's because he's the one that trained her, which I think is a really good detail. That almost like pro wrestlers, they've got like signature moves that they train to their students. All right, now phase 2. These big fire attacks can be difficult to dodge, but it leaves him very open for counterattack, so. Oh, damn. I normally dodge the side for that one, but we were in a weird position. Like that. That's what I usually want to do. Gotta be quicker on the draw, old man. Nice. That one always takes me by surprise because he'll do it mid-combo. And he's got super armor for it. Oh, shit. Nice. Take a trade. Easy claps. Ugh. Whew. Now for True Monk. Okay, so this is like Corrupted Monk, but instead of one phase, there's 3 phases. Luckily, they each have a lot less health than Corrupted Monk, so it's not just triple the fight. But, and we can skip the second phase. I am gonna do the stealth death blow on the second phase. It's an intended mechanic. It's not cheese, so. Okay, I do have firecrackers in case I need them. Nothing left to do but buff up. Aw, damn it. I was trying not to get knocked down by that because I wanted to open with some attacks, but... All right, good start. Oh, she canceled mid sweep. I had to block the attack in the air. Fuck! That literally one hit killed me just because she broke my posture there at the end. Fuck me. I ain't fucking around with this. I'm gonna be a little bit less aggressive just so I can keep my posture up. Or down, I guess. Because as you can see, even if you do a perfect parry, it increases your posture. As long as I'm perfect parrying, my posture won't break, but it will still increase. And it only takes one mistake for me to die, you know? I almost died to that as well, because that sweep does insane amounts of damage. And it didn't give me the symbol for the sweep, because I wasn't close enough. She went for it again. And the stab for good measure. Okay, now that attack hits. Nice. The move that killed us. All right. Now for phase 2, we're just going to hop up here. And then she's going to appear down here, and we're going to stealth death blow her. All right, now we buff up. We're going to beat some ass. God damn it. Backing up. We're backing up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and open with a pacifying agent. Just because I am not fucking with her terrifying attacks. That attack where she vomits builds the terror meter. The terror meter hits 100, I instantly die, no matter how much health I have. I can keep this up all day. Oh, shit. Unless my fucking posture breaks. Ah, Jesus Christ. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a sugar I never use. Gokon sugar. Reduces posture damage taken for a time. We're going to use this. Now I'm going to put it back on Divine Confetti. And I'm going to thank everything that she didn't hit me with that. Fuck. Ooh, shit. Okay, we're backing up. We're backing up. Christ. Please, please move! God damn. I'm grabbing the Gokon. Doing the Gokon again. Fuck. Finally. Wow. Whew. I don't tend to use the Spirit Falls just because I like to hang on to my Spirit Emblems. Although for that fight, I didn't end up using any prosthetics, so... So I could have used the Spirit Falls, but oh well, doesn't really matter. All right. Father Owl. This one's not so bad. This is the easiest version of Owl, in my opinion. Okay. God, this is cinematic. Nice. Didn't quite make it, but would have been cool if I did. Woo! That was close. Nice. You can use Ichimonji instead of Ashina Cross here, but and he just loves that attack. I mean, I do too. It's goated, but just like Lady Butterfly, which is funny because we're where we fought Lady Butterfly. Just like with Lady Butterfly, anytime he's trying to create distance, I'm using my shuriken to close it so that I can maintain his posture damage. Come on. There we go. I took almost no damage that entire phase. That's crazy. The owl getting in my face during this fight is hilarious. Fuck. Forgot he does that now. I did it again, goddammit. He missed. You fool. You old fool. Okay. Let's get serious, bro. This fight's gone on long enough already. Shit. Missed again. You fool. Okay, I'm whiffing way more than he is, though, so I guess I can't really talk. Ah, god damn it. There we go. Cinema, I tell you, cinema. Oh, and this time he doesn't disappear. The one time I don't use Ashina Cross. It's like he knows. Ah, the trade hit. The trade hit. Oh my god, I forgot I could do that. I'm just gonna use another healing gourd. I have plenty. This is like, okay, I don't know about you guys. I watched all the James Bond movies recently. Not all of the James Bond, all the Daniel Craig James Bonds. And Casino Royale, didn't know this beforehand. Even though I'd seen it as a kid, did not remember how long the action sequences in that movie are. The like chase sequences and action sequences in that movie are so long you forget what they're about and like why he's chasing the guy that he's chasing. I feel like I've forgotten why I'm fighting this guy. I don't remember a time where I wasn't fighting my father. And with that, farewell. Get them dogs out of here. Put some shoes on, you cretin. Whew. I've been meaning to go see that. It does look good. Okay, well, speaking of long as fuck boss battles. Okay, so this is the one I would normally skip. There's a skip you can do. You can just climb onto a tower, leave the arena, and then he just walks off a cliff. I'm not even kidding. This fight, man. Okay, I'm gonna equip the umbrella and malcontent, and it really doesn't matter. I'm not even gonna use any of that. Okay. Here we go. This guy can fuck me up pretty quickly. He also has 3 very long phases. But goddammit, chat, we're gonna do it. Okay. Hit him in the nuts. That attack is literally no danger when I'm standing underneath him, so it's all good. When he does this jump, we have to run away and then grapple back to continue hitting him in the nuts. He's considered a beast enemy, so he gets stunned every once in a while like Gyoubu. Which is funny because we're fighting him where we fought Gyoubu. Kind of funny how arenas kind of have some like thematic significance in this game. Ah, he's not supposed to hit me with that. Okay, we are already gonna back up and take a pellet. Okay. Bro. This is already getting mad annoying. Trick is there, since it's a sweep attack, we can counter it by jumping on him. And jumping into him like that has him like carry us forward, so that we don't. Fuck. Broke my posture. Okay. This might be one where we use the Jizo statue, but I'm gonna try not to use it in phase 1, because that would be lame. I'm not gonna be lame today, chat. Okay, good. The headbutt, we run around. We can parry it too, but no need. Why am I crouched? Why am I crouched? That was very weird. Okay, we're just gonna heal, and now we're gonna use some stuff. Let's try Akko Sugar. Probably don't even need Divine Confetti, honestly. Probably not gonna make much of a difference. That's what that's supposed to look like. All right, he should go down here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, didn't have to use our nonsense. Okay. Now we're gonna use Ministry Dousing Powder. Keep from catching on fire. And then I don't want to use another Akko Sugar, so we're going to use a Gokons. Keep up my posture. Okay, now this attack, it's hard to dodge. Luckily, the Dousing Powder helped me out there, but we're just going to back up. Fuck it. We want to jump just before he brings his hand down, and then grapple towards him. Nice. Nice. Good deflect there. I need to remember I have the umbrella, and I can use it. He got caught on a tree there for that one. I tend to try and save it for later on in the fight. But for that attack, it's worth it. Nice. Natsu. He goes for the jump. I went way too early there. And yump. Nice. It worked out. We're almost to the end of phase 2 here. Fuck. Come on, you bastard. Oh my god, that was risky, but I went for it. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna switch to Malcontent, throw on Divine Confetti, whistle, smack him a few times. Whistle again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're gonna fight him for real. Now we're gonna do one more. I don't want him to do that attack, so I'm trying to keep him from doing it. Now with that, yeah, he breaks his cycle. He goes for other attacks. I probably could have made that had I just run for it, but not worth it. Fuck. Forgot I didn't have the umbrella equipped there. Shit! Okay, we're just gonna back the fuck up. Grab a pellet. I also want to use a ministry dousing powder, but... God, he... Oh, man. Barely dodged out of the way of that one. Forgot he could follow that up. All right. We're in good shape. Just don't stand in the fire. Whew. I said don't stand in the fire, goddammit. Ah, fuck. Okay, we're gonna pop that last pellet. Pop our last healing gourd. And now run in. Stop running away from me, you bitch. All right, here we go. All right, we got this, chat. We did it! No healing gourds left. No pellets left. But we fucking did it. God, how long was that fucking boss? Ah. Whew. Jesus Christ. All right. Whew. 8 minutes. Jesus. All right. Well, at least Genichiro's a little bit of a break. I'm literally styling on this kid. You're nothing to me. I do need to redo my things now. Shuriken. Firecrackers. I'm always anal about having Shuriken in the first slot. Usually some kind of firecracker or Mist Raven in the second. Actually, I am gonna... Do I need Mist Raven soon? I'll need Mist Raven before the next time I use firecracker, so... And then usually the axe or the spear in the third. I don't think I'm going to use either one. So let's just keep that one empty. Why not? And then we're fine on Ashina Cross for now. Goomba. Man, imagine missing with a sword that big. Yump. Easy. I basically no-hit him. I technically took a little bit of damage on a chip. Took a little bit of chip damage from a attack I didn't perfectly deflect, but right, chat. He is the calm before the storm. For now, we have 4 bosses in a row that are out to eat our lunch. The final boss, Isshin the Sword Saint, Inner Genichiro, Inner Father, arguably the most dangerous boss on this list, and then Inner Isshin, arguably the hardest boss on this list. So, Sword Saint Isshin, not so bad. I'm just... I've fought Isshin so many times now that his attack patterns are pretty ingrained in my memory. Oh, okay, that was a little weird. We're just gonna back up off of that one. Okay, no hit phase 1. Well, I do need to equip Sakura Dance, because we're gonna use that now. Okay, I don't really want to fight him near a wall or an edge. If he knocks me off an edge, I'm likely going to die instantly, because if you fall off an edge, you take about half your life bar, which most of his attacks will do at least that, which means I'm basically dead. And if you die in a pit, you can't revive. So there we go, my revivals. And that would be the run. So we don't want that to happen. And that's the attack we cancel with Sakura Dance, which looks amazing with Divine Confetti. Fuck. Fuck. All right. I need to wake up. Jesus. All right. Calm down. Just relax. Gonna reset and my posture regenerate. We're just gonna whip all those. Last pellet. Guy's getting kind of annoying. Bro! Relax! Okay, now here's the deal. I don't want to use another healing gourd. I don't really have a choice. I don't want to be one hit away from death. So I guess I'm just going to use it. I need to do more damage. I need to put on another Divine Confetti. Get that Glock out of my face. Okay, good opportunity there. We can do this all day. And he fucking baits me. Nice. Fool me twice. Now again, oh motherfucker. I don't really want to fight him near an edge. I'm gonna heal. I'm not even gonna fucking risk it. I love when he just gives me a chance to show him my moves. Seven hit combo? Fucking easy claps. Whew. Now this is the same phase, but just easier because we've got the lightning reversals. He also does those, but... Oh, I missed. What? Imagine he had hit me off there, bro. I would have been so mad. I'd have been so mad. Okay. All good. There we go. Jesus. Which new game are you on? I'm on New Game Plus 8. But I don't believe that actually affects the gauntlets of strength. I don't think they scale with New Game Plus. The same way everything else does. Fake Mortal Blade. Okay. Now, Inner Genichiro's not too bad. So... and we actually have time to buff. I say as I completely whiff the first two attacks. I should say, I completely eat the first two attacks. Now we heal. Okay, messed up that parry timing, but there we go. That's Sakura dance, by the way. That's what it looks like when he does it. There we go. Whew, I was afraid he was going to break my posture on one of those bow attacks. Nice. Yes, keep doing that. Damn. Went for the attacks. I should know that he does soccer dance after that. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. There we go. Redemption. Whew. God damn it. I still can't perfect parry that. All right, phase 3. Oh, shit. I panicked. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Now he can actually reflect our lightning reflects. Reflect our reflections, if you will. However, if you use Sakura Dance, he often can't get it off in time. Nice. Can't believe I deflected as many of those as I did, because I was trying to back up. Gotcha. Okay. Now, here's the deal. Inner Father, I've practiced and practiced and practiced. However, this is one of the most dangerous fights in the game, if not the most dangerous fight. There are so many attacks, you guys will see, that there are so many attacks that are incredibly hard to parry, and many of them will kill us in one hit. Or they'll break our posture and kill us with the next hit, or they'll just kill us in 2 hits if we don't perfect block them. So, also he can instant transmission. I think I have Sakura Dance equipped, but I'm gonna keep it equipped because it works just the same for punishing that move, and it only uses 1 Spirit Emblem. I think it does slightly less damage overall than oh, nice. That's not supposed to happen. We're just gonna back up. Okay, that was my fault for attacking him and then trying to Sakura Dance. Nice, yeah. We'll do it again. Why not, old man? Okay, he's been relatively tame so far. That's one of his new attacks. Timing on that one's tricky, but it's not too bad. It does a lot of damage, though. fuck. And that's what that one can do. Okay. Woo! Okay, I'm not gonna use the follow-up attack anymore. It's fucked me twice now. Oh, fuck. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Okay. You're telling me I didn't perfect deflect that one? Come on. He can do that attack over and over again, by the way. Okay, phase 2. Okay. Nice. And he's just gonna do that again. Shit. Okay, we're just gonna heal. Okay, we're just gonna run away. I love when the owl intentionally flies in my face. Me, the player. We're gonna run away from this one again. All right, I'm locked in, chat. I'm sorry that I'm not saying much, but man, this is taking my full concentration. Oh, fuck. We're gonna back the fuck up. Oh, that attack gives me so much anxiety. I hold my breath every time. I'm gonna use a pellet here. He's gonna teleport, do this attack. Had to parry the owl there because it went for the horizontal attack, or the vertical attack rather than the horizontal. I jumped over that attack. Holy shit. And the parry for the win. Goddamn chat. I did not think on our second attempt we would be all the way to Inner Isshin. We have one more boss left. We have one more boss left. All right, chat. Inner Isshin. That's it. Change to Miss Ravenfeather. As soon as the fight starts, he's going to do a really wicked, basically undodgeable attack, and we're going to use Miss Raven. We're going to use Owl's signature to 3 instant transmission to avoid that. We did just fight this guy, so I'm at least coming off of the muscle memory of fighting him. Nice. Now we back up, we heal. We, Divine Confetti. Akko. Now, he usually opens with his new attack here. He's not going to this time, though. Nice. Take some time to recover some posture. Why didn't that first hit collide? I don't know. It was weird. This is his new attack. As long as that's actually harder to dodge than it looks. It looks like we just have to run sideways, but you have to run at a pretty particular angle for him to not just track you with it. That was not good. He can hit you with the backswing of the spear. What the fuck? All right, you just do that combo over there while I do this over here. I love doing that. Just coming in with the Mikiri at the end of the combo after I'm done sipping on my gourd. Fuck. Here he goes again. Okay, I hit a rock. God damn it. Fucking, who put that rock there? He has hyper armor through that attack. Okay. Okay. Locked in, chat. Locked in. Okay. I really don't want to use a Jizo statue, but we're on the last boss. Do we go for it? I think we try it without. I think we try it without. I'm confident. God damn it. No rocks this time. Whiffed. Okay. Why does he keep blocking after the attack? Shit. I almost never do that running to the right. I always do it running to the left, but that rock was there. That rock almost did me in, chat. That rock almost did me in. It's funny is I've never hit a rock dodging that attack before today. Okay, I am gonna use some healing items. We've got Divine Grass and Rice. I guess I'm gonna use the Divine Grass first. Nice, okay. One more phase, chat. Didn't have to use a Jizo statue. Technically didn't even have to use that Divine Grass, but... I almost Makiri'd that from around the rock. That would have been sick. Guys, we might do it. Chat. We might do it. One more of those will do it. Come on, you old bastard. One more for the road. We did it, chat. We did it. It's done. It's done. Only 2 tries. I literally tried it on stream, on Thursday, I think that was. We failed on Headless Ape, and we only had that 1 try. And now it's done. I made that look easy, unfortunately. All right, well, it is past dinner time for me. I definitely got to go see my fiance and throw some dinner on the stove or something. So I've got to get going. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Awesome stream.